What's good, y'all? So today I'm gonna be teaching y'all how I trade ICC. Um, you all asked on the Discord for a tutorial video. I made one yesterday, and today I'm making a cleaned up version because now I have the time, and it's gonna be hopefully it's not gonna be that long of a video, but then I'm gonna try my best to just explain how I trade because I really just found my edge last month and everything really clicked for me. So I'm definitely a beginner like you guys. And so far, I can see this was all beginning of this month. I've literally been on a win streak on Bitcoin. Had this sell here, ICC, every single trade was on ICC settled. ICC, everything here was ICC, and this was the last two I took. This was 2 days ago. But yeah, let's begin. So in ICC, you guys already know how it works. We're trying to mark out the market structure, highs and lows, right? So yeah, there's the highs and lows, and you want to be buying off these levels right here. Let me make that yellow. No, that's a bad color. Let me make that. Wow, with that blue. Yeah. So yeah, from here to here is the indication level. So when price buys from here, when price comes back above this level here, we know that okay, price is definitely bullish. Buyers are in control. Everything above this area is always going to be bullish. Do you get what I'm saying? Because that's how Psy explained it. And then when you are doing from here to here, you also know from this area, everything above this level is going to be bullish because this is the indication. So remember, this is the indication, correction, continuation, ICC. This right here, correction. This right here, continuation. That's actually what we're looking for now. And you always look for this on the 4-hour time frame. Like literally every single time I'm trying to look for a trade, I first start on the 4-hour and just look. I know some people look at the daily. I look at daily sometimes because like I believe I'm kind of advanced a little bit, even though I just found my edge this month, but I have like advanced knowledge of market structure. But then yeah, you start from this 4-hour time frame first. A high and low can literally just be a bullish candle, bearish candle, then a bullish candle again. On the 4-hour, that is a high, clear high that has been made, a clear high and a clear low. I'll give you an example. Something like this, for example, yeah. This right here is a low, and this is a high, and this is a low. This is the indication. Price came here. I don't know what time frame this is. Price came here on the 4-hour. Then you dial down to your 1-hour and look for your entry to dump again back to this level. Same shit. It mustn't be exaggerated highs and lows. It mustn't be something like this: high, low, high, low, high, low, high. You get what I'm saying? It mustn't be that. It could literally just be bearish candle, bullish candle, bearish candle, or bullish candle, bearish candle, bullish candle. That's literally your highs and your lows. Literally, that is it. That's first mindset. There's some exaggerated ones for sure, but then that's just how I personally look at it. So this is the 4-hour, right? Price gives us that indication. So when price comes back into the correction and closes below this level on the 1-hour time frame. So let me reframe. you are looking for price to give you that indication on the 4 hour. Then when it starts correcting, you want to dial down to the 1 hour and wait for price to close below this level, within this level on the 1 hour. Now, people ask me, like a lot of people ask me, like I always had this confusion of, okay, when I'm looking for a trade, am I looking at price coming, let's say a level like this, for example? Am I looking at price coming into this level? Like, is price meant to come just like this and out, or is price meant to go all the way inside this level, like close all the way inside this box, like inside this body candle close, before looking for a continuation out? Well, when I first started, before I found my edge, I kept it strictly to when the candle closes inside this area. So when the 1 hour candle closes inside the opening candle of that whole level, so from the body close to the wick is literally a whole level for me, and I wait for when candle closes inside it. That's what I did as a beginner. But now sometimes, like for example, you can see here price didn't close all the way inside, but I still found my trade because I've backtested it enough and I know, okay, how things work. But to be on the safe side, your best bet, once the candle closes within that level, no matter how tiny or how big the level is, like literally, for example, here, you see here, this level, see how tiny it is, price closes within, that's why I started for my sales. Boom, and I found my sales. What else? Like, look for really good examples. You see here, this level, this was a level right here. From here to here was a level, here to here. And price closed inside, and that's when I started looking for my sell entries. But I will get into the entry parts of it. But anyways, yeah, like I said, you wait for that 1 hour candle close. So this is going to be the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour, the candle closes, the candle closes, not wick. No, we don't do wicks over here. The candle closes inside the level. The candle closes inside this indication level. And once the candle closes, you dial down to your 30-minute time frame. So now, when you're on your 30-minute time frame, you want to look at price giving you this kind of pattern. I hate saying patterns, but like, that's literally what you want to look for. Want price to go back above this indication, come back to the indication, and give you another bearish confirmation that, okay, yeah, I mean bullish confirmation that, yeah, okay, I'm ready to go up now. This is where you enter. So scaling down to this is the 30-minute time frame. Get me? This 30-minute time frame, this is the 1 hour, this is the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, we're looking at market structure, up, down, up, down, up. On the 1 hour, we're looking for a correction to end, which is a candle close inside that level. Remember, from the body close to the wick, inside that, within that, that's when you're looking for the correction to end and begin looking for continuation. Now for your continuation, this is just like a beginner way. There are definitely much better ways to enter within this level to buy back to the indication where sellers were last at. But then this is just the best way as a beginner to become a little bit profitable. This is literally the best way. This is literally how I learned it to become profitable before I now backtested so much and learned how to trade within the correction zone. So as I was saying, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes. 1 hour closes within the indication level, and you dial down to 30 minutes and look for price to give you this. Let's call it a W. Price gives you a 30-minute candle close above the indication. After the subsequent 1 hour close within the indication. Now you're looking for 30-minute time frame to give you that push out of it. When 30-minute time frame gives you that push out of it, you come back, it makes a return back to that level. Just, it might even be a wick. This time it can actually be a wick. It can literally just wick at that level. It has to be a bearish candle, by the way. A bearish candle can just come and like wick it, touch it, just finger it a little, just like play with it. Then the next candle or any other candle after that is bullish, it mustn't even surpass this level. Any other candle that's like bullish that's showing you, okay, yeah, I want to push back up. But it will be much better if the candle is at least above the last bearish candle. That okay, yeah, it's my time to enter. So it's your second time round that you want to enter. Even Sai says this. You're looking for your second push out. You're looking to enter and boom, buy. Yeah, this is a 2.1 RR, but one thing I would say is that from all the backtesting I did, you really want to disregard your risk to reward. What matters to you the most is your win rate. With a right win rate, you would print, like you would literally print. Having a 6 RR, having a 7 RR, having 20 RR sounds great and all, but like, bro, if you're not winning the trade, there's no point. Don't tie yourself to the RR. Maybe unless it's like a 1-to-1 or like a 1-to-1.5. That's bullshit. But like anything from 2 and above, bro, like hold that shit and be happy. So now I've explained it to you. Maybe I should switch it to the fuck? How do you invert this shit? Oh shit, my bad. But yeah, let me show you how it goes. The same way for selling as well. For sales, you literally want to look for the same shit. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. So now this is sales. Let me make this green. Show bullishness. But yeah, this is sales, right? Same shit. Exact same shit. Exact same shit. This is your indication. This is your indication right here. This is your correction right here. Price is correcting back to where buyers were last at so that it can dump. Then this is your continuation right here. It is that simple. So what are you looking for on this one as well? Like I said, for our dial down to 1 hour, look for the bullish correction. We correct and close within the indication, wick and body, not just the line, wick and body. Until you backtest enough and realize how to do it, do it without it closing within, then just do what I tell you for now. Literally, Sai said this shit is simple, so it is fucking simple. Don't overcomplicate it. So yeah, now this is the correction. Candle closes on the 1 hour within that what level? Everyone say what level? And thank you. Now on the 30 minutes, we're looking for candle to go bearish, give us a little retracement, but also not all the time that price touches back to this level before giving that next bearish push for confirmation. There are different exceptions, like for example, like fair value gaps. So just stuff I've noticed, but I'll explain in later videos. For now, grasp this, backtest this. You should have like a 40% win rate with this backtesting at least. Like I can tell you that for sure. I'm not a fucking guru, bro. I have nothing to sell you. I'm just telling you what works for me and what has literally made me win 16 trades in a row this month and lose only like 2. So trust me, bro. Yeah. So on 30 minutes, price retraces back, then goes back bearish for the second confirmation. And what do? You long John Silver. I'm joking. You short here, stop loss here. Boom. 1.33 RR. Clean. That's so clean, you know. So if you want this, you can take a screenshot of this. Maybe I might make a Notion app and upload this as well. But then let me just take it. Let me just copy this image right now. Yeah, I'm gonna drop this for you guys in the comment in the link below. I'm gonna attach a link below so you guys check that out, and I'll drop this as well. So now, what do you guys want? A fucking walkthrough. Let's look at the charts. Let's see. Let's some random shit. Let's go back in time. Let's go back a long time ago. Let's see. Sorry guys, ignore all this. I used to be a I used to be a SMC trader, what the fuck. But yeah. So let's mark out this level. This is a very clean level, for example. Price came here. For the sake of this video, I'm going to draw out this box, right? Okay. So this is the 4 hour. Well, clearly bearish. There's bearish momentum. Price is correcting back here to this level. Let's see what happens on the 1 hour. If you look closely on the 1 hour, we did not get that candle close within or even on the level, so there's no way for us to look for an entry. Nevertheless, I could have literally shown you how to get into an entry here, but then again, price eventually came back to this level. And that's one another thing. Price levels are not invalid for a continuation unless price has closed within that level. That's just what I've seen from when I back test. Like, the level could literally be years away, but that level is still so valid if price never closed. Like, see now, price never closed within this line or even inside this level. So this is still very valid. If price ever retraces back to this, I must still consider it for possible sells depending on the overall market structure. Oh, give me a sec. So yeah, I'll call me, sorry. But yeah, see, this is price just wicked it, so I'm like, nah, this shit definitely still valid to me. So whenever price comes back again, I must still be looking for sales. Like here, price eventually sold off, did a great crazy reversal, and now I'm back here. Price has closed within here, right? Okay, good. So now I want to come to the 30-minute time frame. So this is where price closed on the 1 hour, right? Okay, cool. So we have a lower high, a lower low, kind of higher high. I don't know what to call this, lower low here. Price breaks this level. Now, what do I do? Actually, it's going to be hard to teach you guys how to enter on this because this is not what I just explained. But let's find a better example, because anyone that's already familiar with IC knows how to enter on that, but that's not a very good example, to be honest. Sure. Okay, cool. You see this level right here. Price what? Price closed within it. See, we had this double top. Price broke this level. This is a new indication right here. Boom. Price came back within this level. And what do? Dial down to my 30-minute time frame. Boom. Dial down to my 30-minute time frame. Now, from that 30-minute time frame, price gave us an indication that, okay, yeah, I'm ready to rip, bro. Like, I'm ready to, fucking long. Now, from this bearish move, we are looking for the next bearish move after the bullish momentum. So now there's some bullish momentum. There's a gap here as well. This is what I was talking about that I'll explain later. But primarily, if I was watching the live market, I would get in right here. Like, once I see this bearish candle close, I'll probably just get in right here and put my stop loss just above this area. I never put it right at the level. And aim for here as a first TP, but standard, I always like put a standard 2-to-1 if it's very tiny, but normally I'll just hold that. But let's say I haven't got wicked out. Let's say I put my price here and price closing down. So once price gave me this bearish move, I would have entered immediately. Like, let's say a minute towards the end of the candle close, I'd have entered right here. My stop loss this time right at the top. Aim straight. I'll look for opposing liquidity. So there's liquidity here, there's liquidity here, liquidity here, a bunch of liquidity that to be grabbed. So I'll either just put my stop loss here, I take profit here, or have like a standard 2RR. We could always almost guarantee a 2RR with ICC. I'm not going to lie to you. Very clean setup right here. Indication, correction, 30-minute continuation, retrace, and a proper continuation. Boom, enter. Clean. Literally so clean. Now, this one, for example, on the 4-hour, see, on the 4-hour, this is, and that's why I only mark out my highs and lows on the 4-hour and not the 1 hour. Because see, on the 4-hour, you can see this clear high, low, low, high, low, high, right? So I mark out this level as my level for price to close within on the 1 hour. Bruh. Okay, yeah. So now this was a very clean IC setup. So now this is the level I marked out on the 4-hour. This was the low on the 4-hour. But on the 1 hour, I can see this is a low, high, low, high, low. That's why I don't want to mark out on the 1 hour personally. On the 4 hour, I mark it out. Price closes within that level. Boom. So now I'm looking for my what? My sells. Price comes in. I dial down to the 30-minute time frame. When price candle closes, I down to the 30-minute time frame. Price gives me my first bearish indication, my first bearish continuation. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm looking for price to retrace. Done the retracement. I'm going to look for my next bearish push. No bearish push. It cleans out where my stop loss should have been. So now I'm starting afresh. Start again. Boom. Price gives us that sell. Closes below. Closes like it was ready to continue. Retraces. Wicks off the reaction zone and bearish. Boom. I'd have entered off here. Put my stop loss all the way up here. Obviously, there's different ways to get a tighter stop loss, but as a beginner, your thought process should be putting the stop loss where it should be, because no one Sai explains it. Once it comes back bearish, you stop it all the way at top. That's how Sai always explains it. So as a beginner, that's how you want to do it. It's a 1.38 hour, but like I said, you can always almost guarantee a 2 hour with ICC. See, price gave me that 2 hour, almost always. So yeah, if I didn't enter here, even though price retraced all this time, the reason why I entered here, because this is why I entered actually, I missed this trade, but I found price ended up coming here. Price ended up coming here, and then I decided to enter off of here instead. I sold all the way down here. So it's literally just the same thing. Literally, just the same thing. So yeah, guys, you guys should backtest that, and I would make another video explaining it again. In the meantime, ciao. Oh shit, yeah. One more thing. I'm going to do a backtesting session for you guys, so like I can explain better to you guys, because I feel like this explanation is pretty good. I hope you guys understand it. If any questions at all, don't forget to ask in the comment sections. I'm going to answer everything and anything I can, because I still consider myself a beginner. I'm not a beginner, to be honest, let me not lie to myself, but then I still consider myself in the early stages of my trading career. So I'm willing to help everyone, as I believe I just found my edge, and this is truly the first step being rich. So let's see. Thank you all for coming on this journey. Everyone that shout out to everyone that came from the Discord. When I explained this on Discord, was really anticipating the video. I really appreciate every one of you guys. You guys really convinced me to start my YouTube journey again, and I'll probably be posting trade recaps every day on trades I take if I find a trade. So yeah, you guys should look forward to it. Like, share, subscribe, introduce your friends who want to learn ICC. I'm gonna keep explaining the way Sai explained, and we'll never charge anything. Let's go.